is the month of L-O-V-E, love, and that's why I'm going to be recommending titles that correspond to one of the letters in my favorite four-letter word, that and fun. For our O book, we have One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Fun fact, this was one of the first books that I ever read back in 2019 that truly showed me reading could be fun. Not only that, but The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by the same author was one of the first books I ever decided to review on my Instagram in 2023, and now we're here today. So I quite literally owe everything to her. This is a 5-star then, this is a 5-star now. Out of all of the times that I picked up and read this book, I would say that I teared up or fully cried 90% of them. Taylor Jenkins Reid is one of my favorite authors. Her writing impacts me like no other. It's pretty simple in nature, but it is so effective. Her word choice, her analogies, she says the perfect combination of words to communicate any given feeling, and I am so grateful to be able to consume her writing. This book is about our main character, Emma Blair. She grows up to marry her high school sweetheart, Jesse. On the eve of their 1-year wedding anniversary, because he is a photographer for nature documentaries, he decides to take a trip to the Aleutian Islands. While over the open ocean, his helicopter goes down. All of the crew are presumed dead. As she's going through the grieving process, 3 years later, she meets Sam. Well, meets him again. Oh my god, sorry, literally already blushing. Sam Kemper is the man that has always been in the background. He used to work at her parents' bookstore with her when they were younger. It has been 10 years since they have seen each other in the flesh, reconnected in any way, but he's definitely not a stranger. She ends up getting engaged to him, and then one night, she receives a call and finds out that Jesse is in fact not dead. Somehow survived the past 3 years and is now coming home to see her. That is why this book is called One True Loves, because she has to decide, who was I then, who am I now, and how do I want to carry forward? So I think if you're a fan of second chance romance, you would absolutely love this book, because not only is it second chance in the sense that her and her first love are being reunited after she thought he was dead, but also the man who's always been there in the background has now come into the picture in a very big way. I had a realization while I was reading this at work, maybe one of the hidden reasons why I love this so much, even though I never had this as a conscious thought until now. This is giving very like Team Jacob or Team Edward energy. You're either Team Jesse or you're Team Sam. I think this book is absolutely incredible and I cannot recommend it to you highly enough. It talks about grief in the most heartbreaking and beautiful ways. You are able to understand every facet of Emma's dilemma. It's not as simple as dropping everything for this man that you thought was dead, although we wish it could be that way. So many complicated emotions and layers in this book, not only that Emma experiences, but also Sam. And if you already haven't gathered, Sam is one of my favorite characters I have ever read. Oh my god. Do I love and need to eat, sleep, and breathe Sam Kemper. He is the blueprint. I cannot recommend this book highly enough. This was a 5-star and I definitely think that you should read it too. Please, please, please do and let me know what you think. Happy reading!